Good evening and welcome back to This Is How We Roll. Tonight we decided to do another favorites campground video. We want to talk about which ones we like the most. We ranked, we did this once before. It's on our channel if you want to see the last time we did this. Spencer did his top 5 favorites and I did my top 5 favorites. I also added a honorable mention in there because there's a few that it was a really hard decision. I have a list of everywhere we've stayed since we were full-time RVers. We started full-time RVing in May of 23. So just about 2 years now. We've stayed at a total of 29 different campgrounds. Most of those were Thousand Trails, which we did a video about the Thousand Trails program. If you guys are interested, just look back on our channel and you should see that there. You can get some information about the Thousand Trails program. It's very confusing, so if you're interested in it, I highly recommend it. If you're interested in it, definitely talk to a membership specialist who are located at most of the Thousand Trails campgrounds. I believe all of them have a membership specialist on staff. Everyone we've been to does, but you can also call the 1-800 number, which you can find online. So, all right. So, like I said, we've stayed at a lot of campgrounds. Most of them were Thousand Trails campgrounds, but we did stay at quite a few. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, only like 8 or 9 that were not Thousand Trails since we started doing this full time. And most of the ones that we've really loved have been Thousand Trails, but there haven't been a few of the others that we enjoyed. All right, let's get to the list. All right, so for me, this was a really, really hard decision to make. My top, should I count down or up? I guess I should count down, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry. Count down. All right, so we're going to start with...
How many pages you got there? I only got 1 page.
I have 3 pages.
Jeez.
I have lots of notes, okay. I'm going to start with my number 5. My number 5 campground is Drummer Boy Campground, which is in Gettysburg, Pennsylvania. It's very nice, lovely campground, great location, close to the battlefields, the Gettysburg ghost tours, lots of restaurants around there. Really nice location, absolutely beautiful campground. We didn't get to stay there this past summer when we were in PA, but we're definitely staying there this year when we're back. They have a pool, they have fishing, live music, mini golf, they have bingo, card games, they have a playground for the kids. They even had food trucks. I think on the weekends they had food trucks. It was really nice. I tried to find a non-member price for each of the campgrounds that I picked, but I could not find one for Gettysburg. The reason was they were booked through the summer, so I figured the summer was, they're not open all year round. I figured the summer was going to be, midsummer was going to be their top busiest time, so I looked to see if I could get a price, but everything was booked.
It was cold up there, too.
Well, yeah, I was looking for summer, though. Yeah. And it is booked, but it's not booked for Thousand Trails members. So if you go in and you're just trying to do it without logging in to see if they have any availability, that doesn't mean there isn't availability for Thousand Trails members, because I think it's 2 separate pools of spots that they set aside certain ones for Thousand Trails members. But that was my number 5. I absolutely loved Drummer Boy. That was a tough one because we hadn't stayed there in a while. But I went back and looked at all the pictures that we took there, and I thought about all the fun we had there. They always have the golf cart parades. A lot of campgrounds do that, which are always fun. It was a really neat place to stay. So we definitely want to check it out again. I'm going to try to drop in some photos into the video as I edit it. I'll drop some photos in here. I say try, but I'm pretty sure I can do that with any problem. I'm getting good at this video editing stuff. So
where's my pencil? I don't have a pencil.
Do you need a pencil? You can borrow my, because I was ready. You can borrow my pencil.
Okay. When I talk, I get
we'll
the pencil.
Share. When you talk, you get the pencil. Okay. That means it's your turn to talk. When I hand you the pencil, it's your turn to talk. All right. So that was number 5, Drummer Boy. Number 4 is Thousand Trails Hershey, which is, of course, in Hershey, Pennsylvania, real close to Hershey Park, Chocolate World, Amish country, also close to the most amazing bed and breakfast in the entire world called Annville Inn in Annville, Pennsylvania. We did do a video tour of Hershey when we were there last summer, which is also up on our channel. If you guys want to see that one, just go back and look for it. Very nice campground. Has a lovely pool. That was probably one of my favorite pools we've been to. It has like a level when you go in, it's shallow. So like for little kids, like we had our grandson with us and it was real shallow. So he could like stand up and splash around in there. And then you get on the steps and then it to like the 3 foot and then it gets deeper. Really nice pool.
Large. It was big.
Big pool. Absolutely big pool. They had a huge indoor hot tub. They have mini golf, tennis courts, billiards. They have a beautiful game room with a library, big TV. You can sit in there and watch. I think they have satellite TV in there. Pickleball court. They have a playground.
Yeah,
Very nice.
Pick your own spot too.
Yes, yes. One thing we did love, I forgot to put that, thank you. We did love about Hershey Thousand Trails is you can just go in and pick your spot that you want. You go up to, when you go in, you pull into the guard gate, and they say, just bring back this slip of paper and tells us where you're going to be and gives us information, and they give you your pass. So it's nice you can drive around till you find a spot that works for you. That was definitely a plus.
Yeah.
I did go in and try to find some availability in the summer. The best I could find was September. So the prices for non-Thousand Trails members ranged from $70 a night if you do a week, or like weekly, or 80-ish a night if you do nightly. Keep in mind, please, any prices I mention here are just what I found. I'm sure they're going to change. Please don't quote me on this. This is my disclaimer that this is just what I found quickly going in and checking prices, just to give you a general idea of what the prices for some of these campgrounds are. But yeah, so about $80 a night, which is a little pricey, but for a touristy area like Hershey, that's not really that much. You know, campgrounds can be very expensive. All right, so that was number 4. Oh, I didn't use the back. Okay, if I used the back, then they could read it. So. All right, so number 3, and this is an interesting one because we only stayed there for a week, and it was wonderful. I absolutely loved it. It's called the Oaks at Point South, and it is if you're from South Carolina, forgive me if I pronounce this wrong, Yemassee, South Carolina, and it's in Jasper County. Lovely campground. Beautiful campground. Nice pool, mini golf. They had a gorgeous lake, walking trails, lots of wildlife around there, a lot of signs. A lot of campgrounds we go to that are more rural do have signs about, like, you know, don't mess with the wildlife, don't feed anything, don't, you know, get too close. If you see wildlife, just leave them alone, let them be. Those are always nice because you know you're going to see a lot of really cool birds. And this one did have alligators. We didn't get to see any of the alligators, but it was a beautiful campground. Really nice. The thing I loved about this campground, again, it's in South Carolina, but it's only an hour from Savannah, Georgia, about an hour and a half from Charleston, South Carolina, and about an hour from Hilton Head, South Carolina. So it's a great location. Beautiful campground. We absolutely loved it. Again, that one is the Oaks at Point South in Jasper County, South Carolina. I did check the price. I don't remember when I checked it for, but what I found for them was about $86 a night, or $75 a night if you book it weekly. Again, this is for non-Thousand Trails members. And again, go back to my disclaimer. This is just what I found, just picking a date randomly. I did try to find the highest dates that I could find without spending too much time looking. But I did find around, like I said, between $75 and $86 a night, depending on how many nights you book. I'm sure they also have, probably if you're going to do monthly or something, they have other prices for that. Number 2 is the only non-Thousand Trails campground that I think I had on here. And that is Douglas Headwater Campground. And on the website, it says Douglas Dam Headwater Campground because it is by a dam. It is in Sevierville, Tennessee, very close to Pigeon Forge, also very close to Gatlinburg, Tennessee.
It's a little dark. That one was a little, you know, a lot of trees there. And...
yeah, it was very, very, like, you know, wooded, but it was beautiful. All right, so sorry. Number 2 is Douglas Dam Headwater Campground. It depends on what you look at. Some things just say Douglas Headwater Campground. Some say Douglas Dam Headwater Campground. It is near. There is a dam at the camp, you know, in the water there. It's in Sevierville, Tennessee. very close to Pigeon Forge and Gatlinburg. We went there because I wanted to visit, what is it called? Alcatraz East.
Yeah.
It's called Alcatraz East, and it is a crime museum. It is amazing. If you go there, I highly recommend to visit. It took us hours to go through that museum. It was worth, I don't know what we paid, but it was worth the price to get in and wander around and see all the neat stuff. I checked prices. This made the top of my list, almost the top of my list, for another reason, because of the price. I looked, I think it was May or June, and it's $36 a night for a waterfront site. $36 a night for waterfront. When we went, we got non-waterfront, but we were still very close. We were kind of up on a little bit of a hill. There were campers up here, and then there were campers down here, and we had a beautiful view of the water. It was gorgeous. Breathtaking views. Like, this was the most beautiful campground we've been to. I think it was the most beautiful. It does have a beach, with the where it's blocked off in the water, so alligators or whatever can't get you.
We chose a campsite that was on just on the other side of the road that goes through the campsite, but
right.
The ones on the other side was way downhill,
right,
towards the water.
Yeah, they're the ones that were waterfront.
That made me nervous there. I
was
like, no, this thing will slip in the water one night, and I didn't like it. No.
Yeah, those were waterfront, but they were very close to the water. We did like where we were because we were kind of up on a little hill. Again, I'll try to post some pictures so you guys can see it. We got some great shots directly from our campsite. It was just beautiful. It was just gorgeous.
And that was I think there was only like maybe 50 campsites there.
Yeah, it wasn't a real big campground. It was neat, the location too. It was really out in the middle of nowhere. So you go there, stock up. You don't want to have to be running to the grocery store every few days. They did have like little stores and stuff around. And because it's at a dam, everything down there is called something dam.
Dam store.
The dam store. They literally had a store called the dam store. They had a little food truck that said on the side of it, best damn hamburgers, but it was all DAM. Best damn hamburgers, best damn hot dogs. They really took advantage of the fact that they were close to that dam. Also, something else I want to mention is all the campgrounds I'm talking about are all pet friendly. We have 2 dogs. We only go to pet friendly campgrounds. All right, so number 1 for me, and this is a brand new number 1 for me because we just checked in here yesterday. Right? Yesterday?
Yep.
Yeah. And it is it yesterday or the day before? I don't know. We just checked in here just within a day or two. And it is Sherwood Forest in Kissimmee, Florida.
I knew which one I wanted to do here, but I didn't know the name of it.
Okay. It's taking my pencil. I can't point with my pencil. So Sherwood Forest, Kissimmee, Florida. Now keep in mind, this one is very close to Disney World. And that might or may not have, something to do with why I love it so much. We're 4 miles from Disney World. Last night, this is our second night here, so we checked in yesterday, now that I think about it. This is our second night here because the first night I didn't hear the fireworks, so I'm wondering if the weather was bad and they canceled them. But I could hear the fireworks from Magic Kingdom, and I could see the flashes. There's a apartment complex right behind us, so I couldn't see any fireworks, but I could see the flashes in the sky and like the spotlights and stuff from the fireworks show. It was really cool, but literally 4 miles, not minutes, 4 miles from Disney World. This place has a huge amount of amenities. This is a destination campground. This is one that, you really want, if you're going to Disney World and you don't want to stay at a Disney World hotel and you have an RV, this is a great place to stay. It's a lot cheaper. It's still pricey for a campground, but it's a lot cheaper than staying like at a Disney property. It is average, and I think this, I checked for if we were paying right now. Again, this is a Thousand Trails campground, so we don't pay a nightly fee at all for it. But if you were paying a nightly fee, it's around $109 a night. For weekly, it is $95 a night. So it's a little pricier than most of the other ones on the list, but it's 4 miles from Disney World. So if you're looking to go to Disney, save a little bit of money, this is a good idea. He's pointing at me because I have a Disney annual pass. So I'm excited to go to the park this week. But it has this campground has a pool, hot tub, a fitness center, live music at the pool, which we heard when we pulled in yesterday. Miniature golf. They have a playground, game room. They have tons of activities, arts and crafts. They have dance lessons in the community building. Card games. They have bingo. Really nice. So far, like I said, we haven't been here very long, but already I absolutely love this campground. Great location, close to everything touristy, around Disney. We're close to everything. If, you want to do other things besides Disney, like SeaWorld and all of those, Universal, you're still really close to all of those at this campground. So that was my number one, Sherwood Forest, and that's where we are right now. So, all right, so just real quick, let me go back over the list, just count them down without all the details. All right, so number 5 was Drummer Boy in Gettysburg, Pennsylvania. Number 4 was Thousand Trails Hershey in Hershey, Pennsylvania. Number 3 was the Oaks at Point South in Yemassee, South Carolina, which is in Jasper County. Number 2 was Douglas Headwater in Sevierville, Tennessee. And number 1, Sherwood Forest in Kissimmee, Florida. All right, it is your turn, honey.
No honorable mentions this year?
Oh, wait. Thanks for reminding me. Yes, I do have an honorable mention. Oh, I put it on the wrong page. That's why. Here it is. It's on the front page. Okay, so, yes, I did have an honorable mention. He reminded me. Reed Bingham State Park in Adel, Georgia. Absolutely loved this stay. We did this last spring. It's a state park, obviously, not a Thousand Trails campground. Very reasonable. It's around $40-ish a night. It is a limited hookup, so they had water and electric, no sewer. So, if that's a problem for you, definitely don't want to stay there. We only stayed for like 3-4 nights, I think. The spots were huge. We were so far away from other campers, it was insane. And our spot that we pulled into...
Reed Bingham, they had full hookups.
It doesn't say on the website. No, it doesn't. On the website, says
they were all full hookups.
Well, we'll double check that, and I will post in the when I edit this video, I'll put on there whether it is or not, because he might be right. I might be wrong. It has happened
where
before.
You had the big pull throughs and
yeah.
That was full hookups.
So when we pulled into our spot, it was like one of those curved driveways. Like we pulled around. I'll try to post a picture. Our truck and our camper fit, and we still had room with our pulling through with our camper and our truck. And our truck is pretty big, so we still had plenty of space. Like other people's campers were so far away, it was crazy. Like where we are now at this campground, we're kind of close to each other. Like campgrounds. A lot of campgrounds, the campers are kind of piled right next to each other, and that's how this one is. We're pretty close. But at Reed Bingham, you had all the room. It was very, it was beautiful if you like nature. They had a lot of places to walk. They had a dam with a alligator. The lady said, if you go down to walk to the dam, you might see the alligator. He likes to sun himself on the top of the dam. It was a beautiful lake with a swimming area, like a little beach. Great place if you like kayaking. They also had mini golf. But again, I'll double check on that water and electric and sewer, because on the site it says water and electric only, but I'll double check and see if he's right. Want to take bets? All right, now it's your turn.
Pencil.
You get the pencil now.
Pencil.
He gets the pencil because it's his turn. We're a little silly tonight, don't mind us.
Let's see. I looked at my list from last year, and I had to rearrange some things there because we hit a bunch of new places.
We did.
Drummer Boy's on the list, but he dropped to number 5. I like where that's at and everything. And
we had the same number 5. That's pretty cool.
All the amenities and.
That was my number 5 too.
We didn't get there this year, but I still like the Drummer Boy.
We didn't get there last year. We're going to get there this year, though.
Yeah, we stayed closer to Anvil there.
Yeah, we stayed closer up to that area.
Number 4 is Sherwood Forest,
which is where we are right
which
now.
is where we are right now. Very nice. The campers are a little tight in here, but it's not that inconvenient.
And it was a pull through.
And it's a pull through. Yep, very easy. Love pull through sites. You people that RV know that. You pull right in on hook, pull you right where you're at. Very easy. And I did a little bit of a search around here, and there's all kinds of different things to do other than Disney
And Universal.
and all that.
There are a lot
happy
of things
Disney
to do.
people thing there. But
There are a lot
there's,
of things to do around here. happy Disney people.
we saw across the street here there was a food truck court.
Yeah,
or
it's like
something.
a food truck. Forget what it's called, but it was like a whole bunch of food trucks. And it's open, I guess, on the weekends, and it was a bunch of them. It looked like could have been like 7 or 8 food trucks over there. So,
Yeah, I want to try that because you get different things there.
yeah.
All right, that one, number 3, is Clarebrook.
I was close on Clarebrook.
Clarebrook, I like that. You know, it's a very nice site.
It is a beautiful.
They stuck us in something a little tight this year, but still, I like Clarebrook.
Clarebrook is nice. It is very nice. It's a great place to go if you like to play golf, because it is surrounded by golf courses.
Yeah, a lot of golf there. And number 2 is Hershey. Hershey fell from last year. Hershey was 1. Now it's number 2.
Yeah, it fell on my list from last year too.
I did like Hershey. You know, that was I like picking sites. That makes it. Now we're gonna fit there. Is there a big nut tree that's gonna fall on your camper? And
Oh yeah, we were
sound like
parked under
grenades?
a black walnut tree when we first pulled in, and the guy next to us said, "You don't want to park there." And we're like, "Oh, well, it'll be fine. It'll be fine." And we realized quickly that he was right. We should have listened.
Yeah, that was no.
Yeah.
I had to move the camper. Then.
And you know, you think like black walnut's only about this big. It's not huge, but when it hits the top of your camper, it sounds like someone dropped a bomb on the top of your camper. And have that happen like every minute and a half for 3 hours, you're like, okay, we're moving.
Yeah, no, middle of the night. Yeah, we show.
It was a little scary in the middle of the night.
And my new number. New number 1. Yep, new number 1 is Orlando.
Oh, Orlando.
Yep, I like Orlando.
That's a good one too.
That was a nice place. You know, we kept getting
Thousand Trails, Orlando.
really nice sites.
Yep.
One was paved. I think we had one that was concrete. This last one was a paved site, easy to pull into, very easy.
Can I add something about that? Do you mind if I add a comment in here?
Maybe. Go ahead.
So, okay. So one thing, I get the pencil.
Oh, no. It's on my turn.
One thing about Orlando is if you have a reservation, make sure you do not arrive before noon.
Mm-hmm.
They will not let you in. I have seen videos.
They will direct you back out to
Yes,
get to the end of the line.
yes. I have seen videos that people have posted about this campground. Then they didn't explain that you're getting in if you have a reservation. Like, they're not going to run out of sites. They didn't make that clear in their video. They were like, well, you got to get in line to get in. And I'm thinking, oh, does that mean like if I don't get in, I don't get a site, but I have a reservation? So they didn't make it clear. So when I first started researching, I saw a couple of videos where people were talking about that. And if you have a reservation, you're getting a site. It's just, you might not get the site you want. You might not get one of the better sites. They have a new section and an older section. I think the older section is lovely. People fight for the new section. Either one is just fine.
We got that lucky that one
Yeah,
year.
the one time we went there real early and we pulled in and we said, do you have anything in the new section? Just because we wanted to check it out. Because we've been there, 4 or 5 times now. And they did let us into that section that one time we were there. But you do have to get there at noon. You cannot arrive 2 minutes before noon. They will make you turn around. They will make you leave.
There's a Walmart right down the street
Yep.
that
And
everybody goes to.
all the
big parking
campers.
lot, and then go back around.
If you go to that Walmart, like 11:30, you'll see campers parked at the Walmart waiting to get into the campground. But yeah, so you do have to make sure you don't enter before noon. That's also an issue with no, that was Hershey, right?
that was a
Depending on who's at the gate.
yeah. We had a sheriff there that thought
Yeah,
that
we had a guy, one of the gate guys,
we
not
were
literally a sheriff.
10 minutes early.
We were 10 minutes early, and he made us
yeah,
turn around and leave
Yeah.
and come back. So always heed the check-in and check-out times. And, you can always call and see if you can get in early. We don't usually if we're like 10 minutes early.
The funny thing is, thanks, Marlon. We left a day later.
That's right.
We
That was
left
Hershey,
one day
right?
late. Because
Somebody, not mentioning any names, got the dates mixed up. And we thought we were supposed to check out Sunday. We were supposed to check out Saturday. And we just stayed. And nobody said anything. I figured, if you did that, somebody come knocking. Nobody came knocking. Nobody said a word. We just stayed a whole extra night. And since we have 1,000 Trails, they didn't charge us because we don't pay for our nightly fees with our program that we have. So that was nice.
We apologize for that.
Yeah,
but we saw the dates, and we saw the date we were when we were loaded up to leave.
Yeah, we realized it when we were pulling out.
Apologized
Profusely.
Yes,
Yeah,
we're sorry.
We were like, oh, we're so sorry. But if they had booked the spa, they would have come and probably, alerted us that we need to get our butts moving. So, okay, so that was your number one. So so go through your 5 again, just down the list real quick. So 5 was
Five's Drummer Boy. 4 is here at Sherwood Forest. 3 is Clarebrook.
Which is in Claremont, Florida.
2 is Hershey, PA.
And Orlando.
Orlando, Florida is number 1 for me.
Orlando, you could also hear the fireworks from Disney, which was really nice.
Yeah, you could hear them, yeah. You couldn't see them much.
Yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed our campground countdown here. We're being a little silly tonight, but hey, gotta have fun with us. If you guys have any questions about any of these campgrounds.
I have honorable mentions.
Oh, I thought you were done.
You cut me off. Why are you cutting me off?
I'll rewind.
You don't get the pencil.
I'll cut that part out. Okay. Sorry. Okay.
Keep the pencil.
All right. So, honorable mentions.
Honorable mention number 1, not in any specific, is Rose Bay. We just left there. Really like, the area where we're at.
It's in Port Orange, Florida.
Right near Daytona, and the store was right up the street. But that was near a railroad track. And if they stuck us over right next to the railroad track, that would be quite annoying. So
it would have been very loud, yes.
But I'm still going to give them an honorable mention because I liked it there, and a lot of Harleys there. And
we liked it. Yeah, we did like that campground a lot.
And Three Flags is another honorable mention. But that was another site specific.
Where's Three Flags?
Three Flags in Wildwood.
That's right, Wildwood. Yeah.
But they gave us a crappy site this last time. But I still like, all depending on what site you got there.
That's the one with the one row where the sites are real deep.
Real deep.
Yes.
And or we got the one
that was
earlier
against the fence.
That was against the fence.
Yes.
And nice sunsets.
Yes.
But this last time we were there,
we didn't get a good site.
Yeah, we got a very small site right next to the dumpster. And when you unhooked, you were blocking the whole road.
Yeah.
To unhook the truck.
Yeah, that one was a little.
And at 6 a.m., the dumpster got emptied. And
it was right next to us. Yeah, we had a terrible site.
Up.
Yeah, that's why our last one there was where we were literally right next to the dumpster.
But
yeah, that one wasn't great.
Honorable mention.
Yeah, that's a good one. All right.
You may have that back.
I get the pencil now. All right, so that is our campground countdown. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have any questions about any campgrounds or anything else about full-time RVing, post them in the comments below. Please subscribe. It's free, and we would love for you to subscribe. I think we're up to like 74 subscribers now, 74, 75 maybe. So we're really excited. We're trying to hit 100, so please subscribe if you haven't done so already. And again, any comments, any questions, if anybody's thinking about doing this. I get people that I meet all the time that say, man, that's my dream. I want to do that when I retire. I want to get in a RV and just travel. And, it's a lot to learn about doing it. So definitely check out. That's how we learned. We watch videos. We read, Facebook posts. We did a lot of research. mostly it was YouTube videos, watching people who have done this to get all the information on how to successfully live full-time in your RV. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much. It's been a pleasure this evening to give you guys our top 5 favorite campgrounds. Thank you for watching. Again, make sure you subscribe so you can... what are you hitting me that for? Oh, sorry. Make sure you subscribe so you can see where we're going, what we're doing. So, where we're going, what we're doing, where we've been, and what's cooking. Thanks for watching.